I'm so happy to be playing this game again, from the start. Yeah, that Cloud of Doom, that might be an issue, but no one has mentioned it so far. The one person we met. So I'm sure that's going to be fine and dandy. Hello and welcome back to my channel, lady team. My name is Nathalie and we are going to play Pokémon Legends Arceus in preparation for the new Legends game that's coming out, CA. I've already played this game in my free time, but now I want to do it for YouTube because we haven't done that yet. It's such a good game. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Thank you. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Okay. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Well, you're looking at me, so you should be able to tell. We'll go with Dawn. What is thy name? Let's actually call our character Dawn. No, thank you. Yes, it's Dawn. Dawn. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. I wonder what Pokémon call themselves. Dawn. Yeah. Seek out all Pokémon and thou shalt find me once more. Yeah, in a fight that my husband did for me when it came to be. It's such a good game. I'm so excited about the new one. We have to wait a little bit longer. It was at the end of the year, September, October. Maybe a little bit later actually. I know that I've pre-ordered it. I've played the heck out of this game when it first came out. Like for a full 2 weeks. My husband wasn't able to reach me. There goes my phone. You don't need your phone anymore. Hand it in. It's something even better now. A glowing ball of light. I hope that they really expand on the story in Legend CA. Like, how did this happen? How did this game to be? Why was it us? Or did they explain that at the end of this game? I'm not quite sure anymore. But that's why we're replaying it. And all the shiny hunting. I am not much of a shiny hunter, but in this game... Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? My cuties are there. Are you alive, my girl? Sort of. Oh, hello. Cuties. I went with Cyndaquil in my other playthrough. You gave me quite a shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Do I? Who are you? Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? Well, sort of. My Alola shirt. Aloha. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I don't know where I am, but I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. I don't even know who I am. So you don't know anyone here and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. Help me. The Pokemon are like, this is supposed to adopt us? Professor, please don't. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Foom and plish splash, apparently. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just got up to these 3 runaway Pokémon when you tumbled out of the sky. What a coincidence. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokémon is? That I do. Of course I do. I have a team of them back home. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokémon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? It's Dawn. Oh ho, so you're called Dawn. That name has quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. I think you have the word in your language though. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I'm something of a Pokémon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokémon. Yes, Pokémon such as these 3 here well, they are gone now. Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokémon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. You don't have to beg. Wait, you 3, wait! Well, perfect. Hello. Okay, that's yes. A phone! There's a glowing beeping object over there. Because we can't do anything without a phone. Not even in the past. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokémon. But why, Arceus? You made them, right? Or Mew made them? So surely you know all Pokémon. Maybe he sees everything going wrong here and he's like, they need help from the future. Otherwise this is not going to happen. Ah, alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see? Yeah, I can see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Sure. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Have you tried it? That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irritated. He's upset. The Pokémon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. They're all so cute. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokémon. Here you are, my girl, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokémon to catch them. 50, thank you. That's very generous. And we can craft them. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokémon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokémon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokémon and... why, the Pokémon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokémon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokémon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Well, we'll try. Pokémon can be caught Yes. Hold. There we go. So we're not going with Cyndaquil this time. Woohoo, wonderful! You've got a Pokémon! It seems you've quite a knack for this Pokémon catching business, Dawn. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokémon in the slightest. I forgot about that. That they're actually afraid of Pokémon in this game. Well, before we get into town at least. It's a back shot. And Cyndaquil is somewhere there. I can hardly believe it, Dawn. Incredible! You know, many people fear to even approach Pokémon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just 1 more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Sure. No, you don't see anything. Babe. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Old girl? You just met me. Back shot. That helps. Thank you! It's so cute, that animation. Really finishes it off. Those cute little details is what does it. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokémon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Dawn, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokémon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Well, one can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Especially the now of it. I have this. Seek out all Pokémon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Well, somehow. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream, to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalogue a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokémon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. That cloud of doom over there, is that an issue? No? Okay. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokémon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokémon, and mine is to have all those Pokémon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? That really depends on whether you're the good guy or an evil guy here. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? You've convinced me. We're a child anyway, so then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. Well, you can keep your distance, but I like the sentiment. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokémon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilee Village. I'm so happy to be playing this game again, from the start. Yeah, that cloud of doom, that might be an issue, but no one has mentioned it so far. The one person we met. So I'm sure that's going to be fine and dandy. Look at that. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokémon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. For this time, sure, you're allowed. But only this time. It looks very different than what we're used to. Must be a bit of a culture shock as well. And a time shock. This way, if you please. Sure. Jubilee Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Canada Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokémon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall headquarters for this entire outfit. Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report if we successfully recovered the escaped Pokémon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? If I know where it is. It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. Okay. Arc phone. Your arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I really hope that they keep the... What they keep the same is the shiny hunting in this game, because it's the only one I enjoy doing. Because it's how easy it is to locate them. Hi. And I like gathering all the information and the Pokédex. I like that too. I feel like a proper researcher in this game. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Am I? The Wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. That's rude. Hello. Lucas, right? Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokémon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. You don't think you would get slashed? For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. They did, actually. Was it Professor Leventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokémon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokémon dropped me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled them for sure. But the Professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ah! It's Ray. But everything will be quite alright now. Dawn here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. He's suspicious. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps. What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. Why not? I'll allow it. Well, gah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Okay, I will call you Sil. Professor Leventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokémon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. That sounds fair. You look to be 15 or so. I don't know. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Yes, ma'am. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Okay. Glad to meet you, I guess. No? Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Well, sure. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for free today. Mochi, right? it's Mochi no Moki. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato Mochi never failed to please. Thank you for finally feeding me. Where'd you find the stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky? The one people call the Space-time Rift? A new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Yeah? No? Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokémon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place. In the grass, in the forests, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokémon are terrifying creatures. They can be. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Dawn will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokémon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokémon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokémon while fending off their attacks. Oh, I'm about to rock your socks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokémon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokémon is getting close enough to aim your Pokéball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know? The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Dawn. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Awkward, but okay. Everyone is a little bit suspicious of me, I like that, story-wise. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Dawn join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Dawn's skills after only 3 caught Pokémon. And I can fall from the sky well. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Dawn, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Thank you. At the edge of the city. I would like a Pokémon as well. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Well, that's brutal. Sheebish. Yeah, I would be worried too, girl. Captain Celine's like Isui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough of falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Good night to you too. Yeah, sleep tight. Well, don't worry about that. Still, people falling from the sky, that's some kind of story. It is one that we're going to tell in this playthrough. There we go. Go to sleep in our new house. It's simple, but it's better than nothing. So if the tips contain... Yeah. I'm never going to read that. Don't wish your toys to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Rest until tomorrow morning, yes please. So I have to choose between 2 Pokemon. Because we're not going with Cyndaquil, because I've already done that. And I know at some point you could catch all of them, but still. Ooh, that seems dangerous. But I'm sure we'll figure it out what all of that is about. The next day. Hey in there, you awake? There was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. A nice fire in the sunken hearth can help keep the entire room heated. Oh, that's what that's for. Cool. Hi. Do you have different clothes for me? Did you sleep alright? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We'd better not keep Captain Celine waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. Okay. I'll awkwardly follow you or just stand there. That's also a choice. Hi. Here we are at Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokémon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokémon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but a medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Thank you. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokémon to be your partner. I love your confidence in me. Captain Celine, ma'am, I've brought Dawn. You may enter. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Hi in my shorts. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokémon. Bidoof, Starly and Shinx. I can do that. 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokémon only yesterday? Yeah, make it 5. My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those we only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. That's fair enough. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. I appreciate that. And a uniform? Pretty please. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. He's not impressed. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. You don't need to. The Galaxy team's entry trial. Pardon, Dawn, come with me a moment. For a Pokémon. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete a Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Dawn absolutely must pass this trial. And as a Professor of Pokémon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Hi. I'm sorry, buddy. Go on, Dawn. Pick the Pokémon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokémon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokémon would you like to keep as your very own? Okay, Cyndaquil is the only one I actually like outside of the game. Like, Litten and the other one were very cool. Rowlet was very nice as well. Your final evolution sucked to me personally in the original games, but now it's quite nice. I think I've never gone with a grass type as a starter. So let's do that for a change. Do you want Rowlet as your first partner? I do. Because it can turn its head all the way around. Almost all the way around. Hi! And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Thank you. You received Rowlet. Almost as if it's just an item. Yeah. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. That sounds like a good idea. Look at those two cheer on their pole, Rowlet. Or maybe they just wanted to help Dawn with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Dawn fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. That's kind of boring, but okay. By the by, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Did you take my 50 then? 20? You were more generous yesterday. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Okay. I am more than ready for this. It is so exciting to get to play through all of this again. And this time I get to watch it back. That's the best thing I think about doing these playthroughs for YouTube. Hi! Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite a character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokémon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the old and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokémon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. I do know actually. But wouldn't that scare the civilians here? Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you to battle. Togepi! Go little Rowlet. Not as if I have much of a choice of what we're going to do. It might as well be an ultimate battle at this point. The Matering. Thank you. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. Thank you. Level 6. Plus a new move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change, yeah. We know. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. Thank you. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. Thank you too. 60 HP. You can use them on your Pokémon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on the trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly after all. Bye. What a nice person. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let Rest the Guardsman know where you're off to. That way someone can collect you if things go wrong. And things will go wrong. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Oh, you did a 180. Hi. You're Dawn, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. One of the few kind people here. Yes. Let's do the trial and then we're going to end the episode. It's kind of beautiful in a Pokemon kind of way, but the games are never that beautiful. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now, remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokémon. Bidoof, Starly and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor? Something wrong? Ah, well, you see. Captain Celine got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever ever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Dawn's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colours, you'll see. So, in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Dawn. Yeah, I'll be fine. I wish I didn't have to go through the tutorial. Hi. Wow, this is Aspiration Hill. What a name. What a flowers. So dramatic. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon you need already. Bye. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Celine taught me. Yeah. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokemon fly, and you ought to be alright. We're going to see. We're going to see and try. I'm sorry, Bidoofy. Yay, we did it! One Bidoof caught. Now on we march. He's going to tell me about Starly, who is going to flee. Now Starly here, it's the type to run at the drop of a hat. He's like, I'm just surviving. But not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Okay. I wish the game would just ask you, like, do you need help or do you think you're going to be fine? Like, for a first playthrough, it's nice. Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah, I get that. I had the wrong... This is supposed to be a trial to catch a Starly, you know? Yeah. Thank you. But I could have still caught it. And that Starly core too. I admit I'm impressed so far. Yeah, I know what to do. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball, I've already done that. To quote Captain Celine's wise teachings, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item, press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. I doubt it. Then once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it will bring back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. He still wants to talk first, doesn't he? There it is, Shinx. So menacing. Hi. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yep. That figures. Me, I have to focus on the Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. Yeah. But not to worry, I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of the Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Okay. Use what you learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. We know. I almost forgot the bottle. I haven't even aggroed it. How did I use this again? Yes. They're going to give it to me anyway. Yeah, there we go. That's it, you called a Shinx? Wait, did you really? You really did it! You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon! God, you really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Leventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon, one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Woo! You did so well and so swiftly. I just want to stay out here, to be quite honest with you. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colours, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Dawn. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. I'm just happy to be here. I've got to admit, it's true, you've got a real talent for this. How did he make a photograph though? In this day and age, I mean. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? I would rather stay here, actually. If it's all the same to you. I don't think it is. I was just happy being out here surrounded by Pokemon. I'd rather have that than human beings. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught to go live in the village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Well, I'm going to have so many. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Celine awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Well, if I'm not forced to go, then we will have to wait. We are going to do that next episode. I hope you have a very lovely day. Goodbye.